That's so sad.
I got my first skateboard from a friend. It was an old hand-me-down of his, and I got it and I fell in love with it. As I can remember, this time my life started to change. All I wanted to do was just ride my skateboard. I've met a lot of great friends through skateboarding that I still hang out with to this day. One of my good friends that I met through skateboarding, parents took me and helped me out in a huge way. I started doing better in school, I started just better as a person, things were going good for me. Skateboarding has taught me to be patient and taught me how to put all my efforts into something that I want to complete. If I didn't start skateboarding, I don't know what I'd be today. I don't think that I'd have the things that I have or the things that I've accomplished.
I think the cool thing about skateboarding is that it has its own culture, you know? I met so many people through skateboarding, and we have our own little thing, you know, that no one else understands. You only understand this kind of thing if you skate. You go around looking at stuff on the street, just oh, damn, I can skate that. No one else thinks about that. You get to know people from different schools and areas, and you just kind of connect in a way that sports can do. I feel like the public's attitude on skateboarding is particularly biased in consideration that we all smoke a lot of weed. And part of that is true. A lot of skateboarders smoke weed, but so do a lot of football players, and so do a lot of soccer players, and so do a lot of students, and all those other people. So
I mean, that's what people normally think, that people who own skateboards just spend all their time going around skating and, you know, endangering people in traffic and stuff.
A stereotypical skateboarder is a slacker who doesn't care about anything except for skateboarding.
Orange baby over here.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they smoke a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're kind of stoners.
Stereotypical skateboarder smokes pot.
Well, I mean, most people in their minds probably picture someone who's kind of disrespectful, likes to smoke and stuff. And most of the skaters I know aren't really like that. I mean,
yeah, before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick.
That was good. I just got here. Can you read? Oh. Can you read? Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Nobody likes being told that they can't do something, but for a skateboarder, the phrase "no skateboarding" is frequently seen or heard. Most policemen and citizens suggest skateboarding at the Piedmont Skate Park when they kick Piedmont skateboarders out of public areas. But what they do not understand is that the skate park's small array of poorly designed features limits the average skateboarder, as opposed to public areas and streets, which are nearly limitless. The Piedmont Skate Park's discreet location, inconvenient hours, and unreasonable rules make it an unpopular spot among skateboarders.
Piedmont Skate Park, I feel like, was a waste of money and time for multiple reasons.
Piedmont Skate Park's backwards. Like, it's wonky, dude.
The Piedmont Skate Park is a sorry excuse of a skate park. The flow, as in how you can ride through the park, is cramped, uncomfortable.
The big bowl, it should be at the top, but instead they have the small one at the top.
And the whole park is also at a downhill, which was a big problem. So whenever you fall and you're bored, it just goes to the bottom into a big bowl and gets wrecked.
There's parts of it that are way easy and mellow and not that fun, and there's parts of it that are way too hard for anyone to skate.
They made a lot of obstacles that aren't doable, really, if you're not a huge, big name professional. But the problem is there aren't any professionals in the area, and on top of that, they wouldn't be coming to that skate park due to the pad rule of required knee pads, elbow pads, and a helmet. They just guessed what they thought skate parks were, and what they've seen from extreme Tony Hawk games. They're just kind of making it into real life.
We interviewed the Piedmont Skate Park supervisor, Alex Lucchesi, for his knowledge and opinion on the facility.
I believe it was built about 10 to 11 years ago. Cost like $3 million apparently. I heard it was named after a kid who died in Moraga and got hit by a car on a skateboard. And that's why they decided to build the park, was because of that accident. The pad rule has its problems. It's definitely can be altered. It could be changed so more kids can come here, but I think that the rule is, enforced to keep a certain type of group of kids out, you know what I mean? So I think that it will never change because of that,
Because of the pad rule, the majority of the skate park's visitors are children, and older skaters stick to the streets. Yet the cops wonder why the skate park is so underused. Overall, skateboarding in Piedmont is fun, but limited by the community. Cops expect skaters to go to the skate park, but they don't because of the rules and hours. Instead, they skate in the streets and sidewalks, to the dismay of many citizens. This cycle will not be broken unless skaters and citizens can accept each other. Skateboarders will skate on public property unless there is somewhere better to go. Even a flat expanse of concrete, safe from the cops, would suffice.
Okay, problems with the Piedmont Skate Park. I feel that there's just a lot of... Wow. You can't use any... Re-ask it.
Tell me what the stereotypical skateboarder is.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, You just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me.